Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for today, Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. In the headlines, tributes honoring the late Sir Royston continue to pour in.
Bus Association clears the air on controversial bus fare.
Police to enforce strict laws against weapons during intercal games.
Plus in the sports news with Tony Julian, executive positions in the St. Andrews Football League Incorporated to be contested at upcoming annual general meeting. This is News at 7. We'll be right back.
This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Quartz Grenada Limited.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Hello everyone, I'm Ken Roy-Batiste.
And I'm Beverly Tellersford. Successful hotelier Sir Royston Hopkins, KCMG, is decorated with numerous affectionate terms such as a man of class and a vision always larger than himself. There are many more terms being used to characterize the life of Sir Royston Hopkins as the tributes continue to pour in following his death on the weekend.
Tributes continue to pour in for the late Sir Royston Hopkins, KCMG. The Media Workers Association of Grenada, MWAG, joined the long list of organizations and individuals extending condolences to the grieving family of Sir Royston while recalling his contribution to the local media. Sir Royston was the only hotelier to give media workers, especially those who provided coverage of the tourism industry, the opportunity to experience the product through weekend stays at his hotel. This initiative with the Media Workers Association provided first-hand knowledge which contributed to members having a better understanding of the hospitality sector. The initial hosting of MWAG's annual dinner, which later evolved into the Media Awards ceremony, was held at Sir Royston's Hotel. He also supported the award ceremony by sponsoring the Best Tourism Story. The Grenada Tourism Authority also issued a statement on the passing of Sir Royston Hopkins, whom they considered a celebrity hotelier. Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Dr. Clarice Modeste-Kerwin, awarded Sir Royston a Lifetime Achievement Award at a Tourism Award ceremony in 2019, and she stated that he would be dearly missed by all Grenadians for his invaluable contribution to tourism and civil aviation in the country. Dr. Modest Cohen said that in the conduct of his business, Sir Royston had always negotiated with the country at heart, and that he'd also be recognized for his investment in the education of young people. Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Brenda Hood, said the road would not be easy without Sir Royston at the helm, but that he had laid the foundation for the next generation to carry on his wonderful legacy at his hotel. Sir Royston passed away on Saturday in Trinidad and Tobago, just weeks after a medical procedure. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Now, the Grand Anse Bus Association has responded to concerns surrounding a brawl over the bus fare involving foreign nationals. You see, a video circulating on social media on the weekend had many questioning the rationale behind an argument involving a bus operator and some passengers in the south of the island. Police have since issued a release saying an investigation will be carried out. Christina John has details.
The Grand Anse Bus Association, in a statement issued on Tuesday, said, and I quote, "The GABA would like to take this opportunity to assure and inform the general public that we do not condone, encourage, or accept any form of anger and or aggression towards passengers under any circumstance by any of our members. These behavior, actions, and practices are against our code of ethics and are dealt with severely once brought to our attention." End of quote. The association said upon the completion of its internal investigation into the video making its round on social media, as well as meeting with the driver in question, the association has come to the conclusion that although the aggression was not warranted nor represented the association, the fee which was quoted by the driver for the transportation services rendered was correct in keeping with the standardized fees of the GABA. The release also stated, and I quote, "As a direct result, we stand behind him in this regard only, and all of our members in the collection of the correct fees for all services rendered to the general public." End of quote. The association encouraged all bus owners and drivers to have their required price list clearly displayed inside of their buses for all passengers to see in order to avoid any further conflict and or disputes. It added that buses with the association's stickers will be dealt with accordingly for the violation of all the association's code of ethics and approved government pricing once reported to the association by passengers. Christina John, GBN News.
Lawmen will enforce their zero-tolerance policy for weapons when the Republic Bank Intercall Games return to the National Stadium next month. Blossom Alexis Welsh has the details.
Head of Security for the Republic Bank Intercall Games, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, says the top concern for the force during next month's staging of the Games is the same as it is currently on a national level, the violent use of weapons. So far for 2020, Grenada has recorded 4 violent killings, and Superintendent Kerwin says they will try their best to ensure that another is not recorded at Intercall.
We've been having a few violent crimes. Our murder rate has increased, as you noticed. We have not had that amount, and all of our murders were committed with weapons. So we have a zero-tolerance policy on offensive weapon, and we take that into not only Intercall Games, but every activity that we're policing. Because we realize where our threat is. Our threat is the violence that we're seeing. Our people have not yet found a way to resolve issues and disputes in an amicable manner, and by and large, they have been resorting to weapons. So we will be focusing heavily on our searches. Once we ensure that no weapons get into the stadium, then we can rest a little assured that probably there wouldn't be no violence of any major or serious concerns.
He says there are standardized procedures that they follow that have proven to work in the past.
All of the mechanism are in place. You can expect what you expect at not only Intercall but other games, the searches, the restrictions, the control mechanism. We'll have the QRF, which are quick response forces. You don't usually see these people, but they are there. Our plainclothes officers are also in and among the crowd. You don't see them, you don't know who they are, but they are there. So we are prepared for any eventualities.
Superintendent Cohen says over the past few years, the Royal Grenada Police Force has focused more on the after-intercall activity than the event itself.
The stadium is a controlled environment, and we think we have locked down the mechanism to ensure safety and security in the stadium. So that's the least of our worry. And you're right, the biggest concern that we have is after intercall, because everybody's in and around St. George's, and we have to police that. But we do have roving patrols outside. We will again have that happening to ensure that Grandans beaches and all the nooks and crannies that children can go, that we sort them out and ensure that we ask them to take a bus, put them on a bus at times, and make sure that they go home. We're hoping that by 8 o'clock we can totally clear St. George's of all students.
The 2020 Republic Bank Intercall Games are scheduled for March 31st to April 2nd at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. Blossom Alexis Welsh, GBN News.
Other news, 3 men have been arrested and charged in connection with the December 20th, 2019 drug bust at Subi St. Andrew, which netted 698 pounds of cannabis. Here's what we know. The men, Ronald Thomas, 35, of Post Royal St. Andrew, Raul McQueen, 31 years, of La Fortune St. Patrick, both fishermen, and Finbar Philip, 43 years, mechanic of Subi St. Andrew, appeared at the Grenville Magistrates Court on Tuesday, the 25th of February. Thomas has been charged with trafficking in a controlled drug, while McQueen and Philip have been charged with conspiracy to traffic in a controlled drug. One blue fishing boat with a 75 horsepower engine was also seized.
All right, we take a break, but still ahead, LL Ramdani celebrates 55 years of service to country.
Plus, Montpure wins silver in the just concluded Berkeley Springs competition. We will talk about that. See you in a while.
Antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Place dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Jones Supermarket, Home Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandad's, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Place products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 350 local anywhere calls and texts. With the always-on prepaid plans, all for $25. Keep your number when you switch to Grenada's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Grenada, all you think all you mad? We madder than you. Get ready for the maddest bingo ever as Megaforce Promotions presents the massive March Madness Bingo. Sunday, March 1st from 5 p.m. It's gonna be pure madness at the National Stadium because you can win 2 mint condition Toyota RAV4s.
Megaforce giving away RAV4 just so?
But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash.
No, that is real madness.
Tickets are only $60 for one, $100 entered for two. Remember, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to drive away in a RAV4 and $35,000 in cash at the massive Mega Force March Madness Bingo. Brought to you by Carol Glenell, GoToFed.com, Mikey Live, and Waggy T Rentals and Sound Company.
My name is Ed Southgate. I'm from West Tech Building Products in Calgary, Canada. We supply St. Louis UPVC windows with a North Americanized European window system, as well as a slider system that's for residential homes. The commercial system is good for hotels, hospitals, any commercial buildings, as well as high-end homes. Our products are all tested to AMA standard, which is the North America standard for windows and doors. Our PVC also has 10 parts TiO2, which is high in the industry, that we feel gives it the longevity that he requires because of the harsh climate that you guys are in for sun and wind and rain. West Tech Building Products has partnered with Mohammed from St. Louis UPVC to offer him one of the higher end products that are available in the marketplace. This is my second visit here, and we check the quality of the product and the way their processes are to ensure they follow the standards that we set when we first came here over just almost a year ago. And I think that with that quality, you can be assured you'll have the performance in the windows that you're looking for your homes or businesses that are available now right here on the island.
As the world prepares for the 2020 Summer Olympics, some of the world's top athletes will begin their journey to Tokyo, right here in Grenada.
Everything comes down to this moment.
The 4th annual Grenada Invitational takes place on Saturday, April 4th at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. World-class athletes.
From an athlete's perspective, I understand and value the experience that an athlete has when they come to a place like Grenada.
World-class event.
Because it feels safe. It feels warm.
World-class venue.
It's beautiful. You've got a stadium right by the sea.
Grenada Invitational, Saturday, April 4th. Tickets to the Grenada Invitational are now available online at GoToFed.com.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view. Arise, look, no wings, fly.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
One bad vibe and I'm out this. No, you can't stop this. We're out to get it with Lucas. Day and night, yeah, we're on this. I know you want this. Come on and taste the energy. Day and night, live your Lucas life. Live your Lucas life. Come taste the energy.
Good vibes only. Lucasade. Taste the energy.
Welcome back. One of St. Andrew's long-standing companies will be celebrating its 55th anniversary despite the many challenges faced, even as many other companies within the parish failed. In this week's business feature, we spoke to the chairman of LL Ramdani and Company Limited on the early beginnings which led to this milestone. Akisha Felix has more.
What started off with farming and a simple grocery store blossomed into a thriving business with 3 current locations to date. LL Ramdani and Company Limited can now boast of its success on expansion, job creation, and its small dent in Grenada's GDP. During an exclusive interview with the GBN, chairman of the company, Leslie Ramdani, spoke of the genesis of LL Ramdani and Company Limited.
From there, so he started as a peasant farmer, and my father, of course, never had the opportunity to go to secondary school, but completed his primary education, became interested in farming, having evolved from a farming parentage. They acquired a bit of land in La Poterie, and I can safely say that is where LL Ramdani started. In La Poterie, he had a few acres of land there, started farming. Of course, with all these things comes a little grocery shop. And so he and his sister Laura worked that and eventually acquired some property in Tivoli, which is a well-known location. We now are no longer running any business there, but it was the hub of the business back in those days. That was in the late 40s, 50s. And the grocery developed, the farm developed, and he went into commodity items.
Ramdani noted that throughout the years, the company has and continues to give back to the community through several initiatives. He added that while celebrations to mark achievements are not customary, the business's week of activities to commemorate its 55th anniversary started on Monday, February 24th.
We intend to put on a very big promotion in terms of marketing promotion to expose what we offer more. We intend to put on a big discount. I think the discount is for about 3 days. It's big. I won't tell you what it is now, but it's going to be a big discount. We will hope that with the promotions that we do, people would be attracted. The bargains will be out of this world. It will be really, really good. So we encourage people to look out for it will be posted on social media and other means, and we would expose people to a lot of big bargains. So it's your time to come in to get some big bargains.
LL Ramdani and Company now operates at 2 locations in the town of Grenville and on Morris Bishop Highway. For this week's business feature, I'm Akisha Felix.
Now, Montpure has captured silver in the just concluded Berkeley Springs competition. The event ran from February 20th to 23rd in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. Montpure came up against 14 other contenders in the sparkling water category and successfully secured second place. A news conference was held earlier today in light of this latest achievement. Christina John tells us more.
Up one notch, Montpure Mineral Water has been awarded a silver medal as one of the world's leading bottled water. Second year participating in the 38th annual Berkeley Spring International Water Tasting Competition, Montpure Natural Spring Water won in the sparkling water category. Last year, they were able to secure a bronze medal in the still water category. CEO of Montpure Mineral Water, Rolanda McQueen, is citing great economic benefits. Their winning this year, she says, is not for herself, but for Grenada.
It's an award for every one of us here in Grenada. And every one of us should be proud. Every one of us should celebrate, because it's not an ordinary water competition. It's the competition that people make millions out of. If we all put our head together, the GDP that this water could bring into the Grenada economy will be amazing.
With the intention of securing gold next year, Montpure CEO Mistress McQueen calls on the powers that be to create an enabling environment for business people.
I just want us, there is a lot of entrepreneurs out there, and I just want us, I really want on them not to give up. I'm calling on the government to help us. We've got very smart young men and women, and just let Montpellier be an inspiration. And don't let us not think the only competition is the big world that can use it. Maybe next year, please God, maybe you guys, because we're going for the gold next year. Maybe they would help all of us to go over there and bring. We have other waters here. Let us bring them and let us see if we could compete against the giants.
Mrs. McQueen wants people to become conscious of keeping water sources safe, free of pollutants and chemicals. 118 entries from the world's best in the water industry participated in the annual competition. Montpelier's chemist and bottling plant manager, Alan Gireno, explains some of the health benefits of the water.
I just wanted to say that the still mineral water is not the only water who has benefits for the health. This water have carbonic acid inside, and the carbonic acid helps to the secretion of the gastric juice in your body. So if you have problem with heavy meals and you drinking that water, you help in your hydration and also you help in your digestion.
Christelina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, Montpelier CEO Rolanda McQueen is hoping Montpelier Water will be given a chance in the upcoming Expo Dubai, carded for later this year. She speaks on their latest innovation.
We haven't given I'm hoping that will be one of the products that is going to go to the Expo in Dubai. So we have designed this label with the glass, with the map of Grenada. If you can see it transparent through it, and if we are chosen, this would be the water that we will be taking. So when people pick the water up, they will be seeing the map at the back of the water. Started doing we recycled our bottle, and so we try to do our part for the environment.
We're taking a break. Still to come from us, Pearl's Bridge declared unsafe.
Plus, government launches first climate resilient water sector. Stay with us.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, Daisy. Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy. Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Use clay, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness, antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Joe Supermarket, Home Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandans, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
It's new, innovative and classy, and it cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Coming to Grenada.
One of the most spectacular concert events in Christian music. It all happens 7 p.m. Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium.
Featuring 5-time Grammy-nominated and 7-time Dove Award winner Karen Peck and New River.
From the American television show The Voice, Emily Ann Roberts.
From Canada, the amazing music from the Titans.
From the island of Jamaica, the talented and gifted Foster Triplets. Plus, the best of Grenadian gospel artists.
Again, this all happens 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium with some of gospel music's finest. Karen Peck and New River.
Emily Ann Roberts.
The Titans.
The Foster Triplets.
And more.
Tickets sold at all ticket outlets. Proceeds go towards enhancing youth work in Grenada.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Hello again. Last week, the Grenada Broadcasting Network aired a story in which concerns were raised about the safety of the Pearls Bridge to motorists and pedestrians. On Monday, a release was issued by the Traffic Department of the RGPF together with the Ministry of Works, declaring the bridge unsafe and that it will be closed to vehicular traffic. Akeisha Felix reports.
Over 2 months, complaints were made by both pedestrians and motorists about the dilapidated wooden bridge that connects Pearls and Simon St. Andrew. Last week, metal sheets were used to cover the holes as a means of addressing the issue. However, on Monday, the Ministry of Works and the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force declared that the Pearls Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic effective Tuesday, February 25th, until further notice. The release further went on to say that an assessment was conducted by the Ministry of Works, which was determined that the bridge is unsafe and can no longer accommodate vehicular traffic. Motorists are advised to use alternative routes to get to their destination. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
In an effort to upgrade and create a climate-smart water distribution process, the Government of Grenada, in collaboration with other stakeholders, launched its first climate-resilient water sector. Rena Pear tells us more.
On Tuesday, the Government of Grenada launched its first climate-resilient water sector project, G-Cruise, in partnership with GIZ, the Grenada Climate Fund, GCF, and NAWASA. The cost of the project is $135 million EC and is funded by the Green Climate Fund, GCF. It aims to increase the systematic climate change resilience in Grenada's water sector by implementing an environmentally friendly process in the distribution of water to all Grenadians, establishing a clean and healthier water supply. Minister for Health Nicholas Steele spoke of the 5 pillars of the project.
The project has 5 pillars: climate resilient water governance, climate resilient water users, climate resilient water supply systems, contribution towards Grenada's climate goals, and regional learning and replication. Over the next 6 years, the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Physical Development, the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Public Utilities, Energy, Transport and Implementation, and the Grenada Development Bank and National Water and Sewage Authority in partnership with the German Development Corporation will implement the project with a total budget of 45.297 million euros.
Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, in his remarks, said the country is proud of this achievement and outlined its economic effects on the country.
This project is expected to have transformational impact on our water sector, significantly improving resilience in that particular area. As I indicated in my delivery in the 2020 budget, the magnitude of this project will also see the creation of more than 1,500 jobs, thereby creating positive impacts on multiple fronts in our country.
A team of specialists has already been selected to start the implementation process. Farina Blickwood, Regional Director of all GIZ Caribbean Department, said the success of the project relies on a collective effort.
The team is almost complete and has started working already with the partners. But please be patient. We all know that changing behavior, raising awareness, building capacities, and above all, the planning, tendering, and the construction of important infrastructure measures take their time. G-Cruise can only succeed when all stakeholders, authorities, institutions, the civil society, and all involved individuals contribute with all their power to its implementation.
The launch of G-Cruise was held at the Grenada Trade Center Annex. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Grenadians have been offered opportunities to study in New Zealand. As we hear in this report, the New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, in collaboration with the Government of Grenada, is offering scholarships to pursue study programs for masters and PhDs for the academic period 2020 to 2021. The application deadline is on Friday.
10 universities have been listed in a release sent by the Ministry of Education for applicants interested in the New Zealand Commonwealth scholarships. Applicants must be citizens of Grenada, must be 40 years and younger at the time of applying for the scholarships, and must demonstrate in their applications strong academic ability, leadership qualities, and a commitment to the development of their home country. They must also provide the selection panel with personal statements which will provide more information about their backgrounds. The ministry says the New Zealand Development Scholarship applicants are to apply online only. According to the release, the period for application submissions will be closed on the 28th of February. For more information on the scholarships, one can contact the Scholarship Desk at the Ministry of Education at 440-2737. The email address is scholarshipdesk@gmail.com. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Coming up on tonight's ISAW, the splendor of Kayak Mass 2020 Last Lap. GBN ISAW comes to you compliments Clear Vision Eye Center.
Tonight's ISAW features video footage of fancy mass bands parading through the capital of the Sister Isle. Adorned with feathers, gems, and bright colors, the masqueraders are seen dancing through Hillsborough to local soca music. Today saw the last day of events for Kayak Mass 2020. You can send in your photo and video submissions via our social media platforms.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Still to come, health and safety policy formulated for workers at the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority. We'll be back.
Golden Mass invites you to the launch of The Realm, home of the supreme gods and goddesses. Join us as we display our spectacular costume designs for Spice Mass 2020. March 7th, Spice Basket, featuring the best entertainers, our ambassadors, Natty and Tunda, Jab King, Chaos and LED, our hype masters for the night, Kevin Crown from New York, Select the Beast, and Smiley. Gates open at 9 p.m. Grab your tickets at Grenadian Optical, The Occasion, Big Barbershop, Double Up, and online at GoToVet.com. Sponsored by Fast Cash, Swiftback, Body Image, Junction Bar and Grill, Monster, Jackpot City, Go to Vet, Party Grenada, and Boss FM. March 7th, Spice Basket. Welcome to the realm, to the realm, to the realm.
Make that switch to the communal. Take the freedom, take the switch. 2020 is the time. Take the option, pay nothing down. Make the move you finally found. Make that move right now, baby. Lower interest, greater gain. Switch 2020 eases pain. Members standing with each other. Help each other win again, again. Make that move right now, baby. Move your loan and you to CCCU. Call us at 440-1755 for details.
Offer extended until the end of February 2020.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatments. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
We all want a home that matches our way of life. But it's not just about building or buying a dream home or purchasing land with the most breathtaking view. It's about finding the bank that would make you feel at home. A Home Easy Loan from Republic is your best choice. It's more than a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Visit any of our 6 branches. Submit your application forms on our website or talk to us on Facebook. Experience peace of mind today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Ensuring health and safety of Solid Waste Management Authority workers. The formulation of a health and safety policy for the Solid Waste Management Authority is in the making. A 3-day occupational health and safety workshop is part of the process and is taking place at the National Cricket Stadium. Christina John has details.
Street cleaning and collection contractors and members of the Solid Waste Committee are participating in a 3-day training session this week geared towards the health and safety of their hands-on workers. Patricia Fleming Baker, member of the organizing committee for the Health and Safety Workshop, says it has a two-pronged approach: review of the terms of reference for the Occupational Health and Safety Committee and collection of information.
The contractors, because they are involved in actual collection, and the landfill staff actually on the landfill, it becomes something that is important to us, the management of Solid Waste Authority, to ensure that they use proper protective equipment. They know how to put it on, how to remove it after it's contaminated and all of that. So it is something that is vital importance. We gather the information from the 3-day workshop. We're going to have presentations. We're going to have from Ministry of Labor, I'm going to do some presentation as well. That's Mr. Lord, Mr. Gilbert, and Ms. Pascal. And all this is geared to having a comprehensive health and safety policy for Solid Waste Management Authority going forward.
Baker says the information they intend to gather covers the different encounters experienced by workers while carrying out their daily duties. The formulation of a policy is expected in 3 weeks after the review of the information collected. She explains what happens next.
And after we finish with the workshop for the 3 days, we are going to have putting everything together. We collate all the information. Then we have to get it approved by our board. That's after that, then we'll do a rolling out of it. And then all the contractors with the Solid Waste Authority, both street and collection, will get a copy of it, so we all know where we're working towards.
The 3-day engagement involves the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, and the Ministry of Labor. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority is celebrating 25 years this year. Christelina John, GBN News.
Following the success of its first biodiesel conversion center in St. Lucia, Sandals Resorts International is exploring ways to expand the project throughout its resorts across the region, including Sandals La Source, Grenada. We learn more of this project in this report.
Biodiesel is a clean burning alternative to petroleum diesel and is derived from new or waste vegetable oil. It is made by reacting fatty acids with a base in the presence of an alcohol, typically methanol, and a catalyst. For the last 5 years, Sandals Dive Center at Point Seraphin, St. Lucia, has been the site of its first biodiesel plant, successfully converting waste vegetable oil from the kitchens at the company's 3 resorts on the island into biodiesel fuel for use in marine vessels. Since its introduction 5 years ago, the plant has been upgraded. The current plant manager, Quentin Landman, boasts that the plant produces approximately 320 gallons of biodiesel per month, saving the company approximately EC $1,361.26 per month in fuel costs, which amounts to EC $16,335 a year. Research has shown that biodiesel poses no health threats and reduces the compounds linked to cancer by 80 to 90%. Although the company's vessels are not fully run on biodiesel fuel and are instead powered by a mix of biodiesel and petroleum diesel, the plant manager says the environmental benefits and the savings are no less remarkable. Landman also revealed that residual product from the conversion process, glycerol, is beneficial and can be transformed into liquid soap. Sandals Resorts International's deputy chairman, Adam Stewart, expressed pride at the accomplishments of the team, saying it speaks to Sandals' commitment to the environment while highlighting the expertise of team members. Stewart added that additional research and testing would continue in St. Lucia with a view to replicating the work of the conversion center in all islands where Sandals operate. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The weather is next. Plus, in the sports news, executive positions in the St. Andrews Football League to be contested at upcoming annual general meeting.
And so it begins, a journey like no other. Jungles so lush, they make emeralds jealous. Water that sparkles like diamonds. Mountains with more facets than precious gems. This is where good times are had, where love is strengthened, where memories are formed. And when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will never fade. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Esplanade Mall St. George's, Maurice Bishop International Airport, and Sandals Grenada Resort. Telephone number 230-1023.
Grenada, 1795. One man with a sense of destiny.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
14,000 slaves with a dream and a promise. Julian Fedor, a Heritage Theatre production, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, 28th and 29th March, 4th and 5th April at the Trade Center.
People was not made to live like this. It's like we have a cause.
Julian Fedor, an action-packed historical drama.
I see blood falling from the sky, filling up that mountain river, flowing from Belvedere Hills. I see blood.
4 big nights of theater, the play the nation has been waiting to see, with Sam Ogilvy, Lisa Grappy James, Robert White, Dale Devine, and other top-of-the-line acting talents. Opening Saturday, 28th March. Get your tickets now.
My name is Hollis Map, aka Mr. Killer. Why should I drink any other rum than Clark's Court rum, when Clark's Court is the rum that supports my community, my culture, my country? A long time ago, my ancestors used to work in the cane fields. Today, we own the rum, Clark's Court rum, Grenada's #1 rum. But my people, if you drink, don't drive. When you drink responsibly. And if you're under 18, don't drink at all. Clark's Court rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
The weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, generally fair and hazy. Tonight's minimum temperature, 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. Tides low at midnight and high at 5 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow, Wednesday, February 26th, 6:26. Weather generally fair and hazy. Thursday, February 27th, weather generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times overnight. On Friday, February 28th, generally fair and hazy with the occasional partly cloudy spell. Now for your sports news with Tony Julian.
And this time round, sporting fans, a date has been set for the annual general meeting, or AGM, and elections of the St. Andrews Football League. Now, the league, during a general council meeting back in August, adopted its statutes, which closed following the statutes of the Grenada Football Association. According to the statutes, which govern the league and guidelines, the procedures in relation to the annual general meeting and elections, the AGM must be held before the 30th of April. Page 17, Article 32 speaks to nominations and what's expected of the clubs or teams registered under the St. Andrews Football League before the election. The statutes of league were officially enacted on the 31st of January 2020. The recent hosting of the 22nd annual KFC Relay Meet has been praised for its ability to bring out athletes and spectators in their thousands. The meet saw hundreds of athletes participating and thousands of spectators coming out to support the various schools or clubs. The Assistant Director of the meet, Jonelle Mitchell, highlights that the interest from athletes shows the importance of such events to their growth and development.
I must say that the clubs and the schools, they've responded well to this event. We have something over 550 athletes registered to participate here. Normally we have a range of close to 500, just a little after 500. So we see the hunger for track and field. We see that the clubs are enthusiastic about participating and being here. As you've noticed, almost every event that has gone off here today, the lanes have been almost filled with clubs participating.
Positive reviews continue to be shown on Grenada as it looks to put on the 4th edition of the Grenada Invitational. Raving reviews from the participating athletes have had their impact on our small island. Most recently, Jamaican sprint star Brianna Williams confirming her participation with a Facebook post on her profile. Athletes liaison Marvin Anderson highlights the impact situations like this has had on Grenada.
When last year someone like Shelley Fraser Price posted on her Instagram that she's going to be in the Grenada Invitation, immediately within 5 minutes, we have well over 350 of our followers aware of Grenada. I mean, just like that. So these are the type of impact that we have with our athletes. Once our athletes get the name out there, it really brings a buzz about Grenada. And while in some circles, people might not be aware of Grenada, because you think of athletics in the Caribbean, everyone thinks Jamaica. But when we have our athletes come here and they really use their social media platform to really promote their experience and what's happening here, it's mile and value to Grenada that I wouldn't want to put a dollar value to that.
He impresses that the Grenada Invitational continues to be a marketing tool which is invaluable to us as a nation.
So the promotion, the platform of ESPN broadcasting this meet and all of its platform, going into the U.S. market, really highlighting what Grenada is all about. Again, speak of the value and the dollar value for that. It's not comparable to anything, and so it's important that we continue to really promote this meet and to really invest in this meet to ensure that it is a success.
Moving on to cricket, with results from matches played on Monday in the GCIC Inter-Sector Windball Cricket Competition. Game 1 saw the CCCU scoring 144 all out in 15 overs, as Leston Greenwich took 2 wickets for 11 runs in 2 overs. However, opponents Hubbards gave chase and won, with Marcus Francis smashing 63 runs to reach a score of 146 for 2 in 12 overs. Game 2 featured Huggins versus Mount Cinnamon hitters hit, and Huggins amassing 252 for 5 in 15 overs as Junior Cyrus scored 79 runs. Mount Cinnamon hitters in return crumbled to 51 for 9 in 9.5 overs as Steve Sargent took 2 wickets for 3 runs in 2 overs. GPA Sport and Cultural Club, they were the winners of Game 3 against Airport Combined, who batted first and made 129 for 6 in 15 overs. Top bowler for the GPA Sport Club was Daniel James, who took 2 wickets for 6 runs in 1 over and catapulted his team to reach 134 for 8 in 13 overs with the assistance of Dwight Wildman on 43 runs. The latest sport report there for you, but of course do stay with us. When we return, it'll be with a recap of tonight's major stories.
Now for a recap of the headlines. Tributes honoring the late Sir Royston continue to pour in.
Bus Association clears the air on controversial bus fare.
Police to enforce strict laws against weapons during intercall games.
Plus, in the sports news, executive positions in the St. Andrews Football League to be contested at upcoming annual general meeting. If you missed any part of this newscast, the repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight.
Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford.
I'm Ken Riverchist. You've been watching the GBN Television News. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good night.